Hey YouTube, how do? Welcome to Oliveira Home and Garden. This month's video is quite a feat. I built a 12 by 9 set of built-ins for a friend of ours who wanted more storage in her playroom. 12 by 9, you might say? That sounds huge. Guess what? It was. But you should check out the video right here. Yumi's built-ins.
So this is a different project for us, for
Yeah.
you.
We did massive built-ins in our friend's playroom.
And that was the before.
Yeah. She needed storage to put all the things away. And we used the IKEA Havsta.
So it's an IKEA hack.
Yeah, it's an IKEA hack.
Why do you always do that?
Because who needs them silly directions? I'm sure I can figure it out. Oops, nope, I need the directions.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you put these together.
Soft closed doors.
Soft closed doors.
Yep, put together these cabinets. Actually,
They're solid wood.
Yumi's husband put 2 of them together, so I only put 2 together.
Okay,
Yeah,
good job, Dan.
gotta give credit where credit's due.
So
one little issue here, I threw up the laser level and I noticed that there was about a 1/4 of an inch difference from the left-hand side of the room to the right-hand side of the room. So we had to shim these bad boys level.
oh, okay.
Yep.
From the beginning, yep.
Yep. And then once they were shimmed, obviously we wanted to attach them to the back wall so that her kids didn't, pull on them.
Littles, don't pull them off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Right. And that process was a little involved just because there were no studs anywhere where the cabinets hit.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
So I had to drill some pilot holes and then I put anchors in the drywall and then we screwed into the anchors.
Got it.
But we're nice and solid now.
Great.
So we put the cabinet back and then we screw it in.
These were good cabinets. I was so happy.
Yeah, IKEA, they used to have a lot of wood. They don't so much anymore. But if you dig,
Yeah.
usually you can find, in every kind of item they have, whether it's a dresser or a cabinet or whatever, usually if you dig, and I mean truly, you have to really look through the website.
Yeah. Yep.
You can find one all wood product in the category that you're looking for.
Yep.
And in this case, they're kind of sold as built-ins. They kind of expect you to build them in like this because if you look at the website, that's kind of what they've done with them.
Yeah.
They're all wood. So, great. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's work with that.
So then you have the the bookcases. Those are different, obviously. They're not the Havsta. Or are they the Havsta?
No, they are. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
all the Havsta series.
Got it. We got a link.
Yep.
Okay, we'll link that.
Yep.
Do the links. What you doing here?
Maths.
No, thank you.
Yep.
But for what?
What we did was the Havsta bookcase that is intended to sit on top of the shelf, the cabinet, it only went so high.
Oh, that's right.
And she had 9-foot ceilings.
Yes.
So we got one additional bookcase and I cut it in half and put it on top of the existing bookshelf.
That's right.
To extend it all the way up to the ceiling, which kind of makes it look more like a custom built-in.
Yep.
And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just slicing it essentially in half.
Why did you use that tape when you...
Oh, that's my magic purple tape.
What does that
I love
magic
so
purple
much.
tape do?
It is the best masking tape I have ever used. It gets you the cleanest paint line you'll ever see. And when I have to cut something that's already been painted or is a nice wood that I want the edge to remain crisp on,
Yep.
I put that tape down and I get just a perfect cut every time.
Okay.
So it's really good.
So I think you were scribing in that last shot, by the way.
Yes, and here I'm also building these what I call the spacers in between the cabinets.
Okay.
So the cabinets, obviously, you couldn't fit an exact amount in the 12 feet that we had to work with. We wanted to do 4 cabinets. And at first I was thinking like, oh, well, I'll just, mill up some spacers to fill the void.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a minute, I got to mill this up. Then I got to match the paint.
Yeah.
Then there was a...
Which you could do, but it's extra work.
Yeah, there was a small chamfer everywhere on all 4 edges.
Yep.
And then I was like, well, wait a minute, I've got leftovers from...
Leftover shelves.
Yeah.
From the bookcases.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so I was like, why don't I just slice those down? They're already painted exactly the same. They already, on one of the edges, already had the chamfer. Mm-hmm. So all I had to do was cut them, and here they are. I put 2 of them in. I'm sliding the last one in right here now.
Awesome.
This is just a dry fit. I didn't actually have them nailed in yet.
Okay.
But they look perfect.
They do.
I mean, they're just, they really gave it a very complete, finished look.
I was very impressed with that idea of yours.
Oh,
Thoroughly
thanks.
impressed.
Oh, great. Cool.
Yeah. You're welcome. What are you doing here?
This is now, I remember I cut down the additional
the top
bookshelf.
Of yep. Okay.
And so now this will go right
Got
up
it.
there. And I glued that, and then I also screwed it into place.
Okay.
And then along the top, we'll end up putting in some trim, some like crown trim.
Yep. To have it look more seamless, if you will.
I did a little chamfer around the bottom of that so that it kind of matches the rest of the bookcase.
You're using liquid nails?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No?
No, this is Type Bond 3. It's wood glue.
No, you silly person.
I thought you were joking.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
This is why I'm asking the questions. I don't know these things.
okay. There we go.
I would think
I gave
you
you
would
more credit.
You'd want to use
I thought
liquid
you were joking
nails.
around. No.
Okay, why wouldn't you use liquid nails?
Well, liquid nails is more like when you're putting 2 things together that wouldn't otherwise go together. So like drywall and MDF.
So different
when
materials.
When you're bonding wood with wood,
Okay.
for sure, wood glue.
For sure.
Well, wood glue can make a bond so strong that when you then go to break a joint that has wood glue in it, you can actually break the wood. The wood will break before the glue will give.
Okay. Well, don't make that mistake, people. Don't ask about nails if you
Liquid nails.
Liquid nails.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on from the liquid nails.
Okay.
So here I'm actually attaching the spacers, and I'm using the tape trick that I want to say Bourbon Moth talks about
Okay.
on his YouTube channel, where you put masking tape down where you're going to shoot a nail.
Okay.
You then shoot the nail,
Okay.
and then you have a hole, but the masking tape has a hole in it as well.
Okay.
You then take your wood filler
Okay.
and fill the hole on the tape. Then when you pull the tape off, the hole disappears. Instead of putting wood filler on the hole and having it go all over the place and smushing it into the wood, you're literally
like protects
just
it from
filling
around.
the exact
Yep.
hole. And then the tape protects the rest of the wood
That's
from
a nice
wood filler.
little trick.
You pull that tape and you get,
Look at
you
that.
don't even have to paint it. It's so perfect you don't have to paint it. It's great.
So you put the
Saves you a lot of time.
that was
Jason Hibbs, the Bourbon Moth.
no, I'm talking about the molding on the bottom.
Oh yeah, so I was putting in the baseboard molding
Baseboard,
there.
that's
Yep.
what I meant.
With the same trick. I just
Yep.
ran out of my purple tape.
Oh, okay. The purple tape's expensive, BTW.
It is expensive.
Very expensive.
Yes.
So
But it's so good. It's so good. That's why you'll see me sometimes. I'll rip a piece and then I'll think about it a minute.
You'll be
And
like,
I'll rip that
"Oh."
piece smaller.
okay.
I'll literally put the tape back on the roll.
What are you doing here?
These are I think this is the crown that I put up.
Oh, the trim.
Yep. And then here I had cut some strips to just kind of fill in between the cabinets and the wall. And what I didn't realize was that the baseboard that she had in the house was slightly higher than the baseboard for the cabinets. So I had this little L and I just had to notch it out to get it just so and
Bummer.
get it to fit it. No. I honestly,
You made it work.
I scribed it and I notched it out, and I think it kind of looks great.
Cool.
We had a similar situation here. I thought maybe I could just get away with caulk on the bookshelf area, but it was like, it was just a little wider than I really wanted to caulk.
Yeah.
So I ripped some very thin strips, and then I gave them the tiniest little chamfer to match everything else.
Now, what is a chamfer?
A chamfer is basically it's like taking a slice out of the edge of a piece of wood.
So it makes it like soft and round.
It doesn't make it round. No,
Well, not round, but like...
It's an angled slice that's taken out. It does essentially round over. If you think of a hexagon being more round than a square.
Okay. It's just softer. I think it's softer. I love me a chamfer.
All right.
Love it.
So now I'm installing that.
Okay.
And then I do put a small bead of caulk, obviously. And then here's the crown up top. Just tying everything in because the bookshelf, because we added that extra section, now climbs all the way up
To the top.
to the ceiling. Yeah. I used the tape trick here again so that I didn't have to repaint everything. It's really a fantastic way because when this is the first time I've done an install this size at somebody else's house. Typically when I'm doing something like this, I'm doing this at our house.
Yep.
And it is very easy for me to go out to the garage, cut something, do whatever, and then come back into wherever I'm building it and do what I need to do. Here, it was like I painted all this stuff at our house, in the garage, and then I shipped it over there, and I didn't want to be then painting it again in her space. So the tape trick was so helpful.
So for those of you out there who are like, oh, did you finish your house and now you're doing other people's houses? No, not even close. But Yumi's really smart, and Yumi asked me 2 beers in to a Christmas festival if we'd be open to doing this at her house. And I thought, why the heck not? But it was also a good little break, I think, from our house stuff.
Yeah.
Just to like recalibrate
and
stuff.
I kind of appreciated the challenge of it. Like, honestly, 9 by 12, and to have to build it here and then ship it over there, I am honestly a little impressed with myself.
He's impressed, yes.
I'm a little impressed with myself.
Good job, Yumi. You've given him more confidence than he needs.
While we were ranting and raving there, I started up on the countertop. And for the countertop, I'm basically building a tabletop. And it's kind of unique here, what we ended up doing. We took wood from Home Depot, just the big box store.
Big box lumber, yep.
We let it dry for about 3 weeks in the garage, and I kept checking the moisture level. And then I milled it in such a way based on Stumpy Nub's woodworking journal on YouTube has a video where you can take incredibly wide boards from Home Depot, cut the pith out of the middle, and what you end up with are almost 2x4 in size pieces of quarter sawn wood. In some cases, it's rift sawn.
And quarter sawn is a superior wood.
It's stronger.
Yep.
It's less likely to bend and warp and cup and do all those things.
Yep.
And so it's much better to build something flat out of a tabletop.
So what you're doing there is making a template, right?
Yes, for the tabletop.
So that you could come back and cut it.
I've made the counter a little bit oversized, and now I'm cutting it down so it'll fit right in between those two towers of bookshelves.
And it's super, super cheap, right?
Well, so that's the main reason why you would do this, is that instead of spending $500 for clear straight grain, Douglas fir that I would get at the hardware center, instead I can spend, I think it was $96.
Yeah.
$96 for basically 12 feet of countertop.
Yep.
That's
fantastic.
Outrageous.
Yeah, because I was looking at the Home Depot butcher block. Are we allowed to say Home Depot? We've said it a lot. Anyways, big box store butcher block. And that's like $500, $600. So even if you're just buying that and trying to cut it down, it's still a lot.
So here it is, I'm dry fitting it. I have to do the scribing because the back wall wasn't 100% 90 degree.
Yeah.
And so the bookshelves sat all the way back into the wall as much as I could.
Yeah.
And as a result, they weren't perfectly at a 90 degree for the countertop in the front. And the countertop, what I did in order to get this to fit, I made two. So I did a 12-foot run.
Okay.
And that is in front of the bookshelves. And then I did, I think it was like an 8-foot run. That was a rectangle that sat back against the wall and in between the bookshelves.
Did you not just want to do a whole 12-foot by whatever 4-foot run?
In hindsight, that might have been a better way to go.
Okay.
But I'm always, I don't know. I'm always concerned about putting anything on top of moving wood. And so,
because it's
because those bookshelves, they she has stuff on them.
Sure.
And the bookshelves themselves have weight.
Yep.
And
expanding and contracting.
Yeah, the expansion and contraction of the countertop.
Yep.
I would hate to have like a ton of weight on top of there and then
something cracks or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cause problems. So
Okay.
I built like a really fat letter T, essentially. Okay. And then the way that I connected the 12-foot run to the 8-foot run was by using dowels. So I used my doweling jig. Okay. I made the pinholes.
Okay.
And then I was able to drill the corresponding hole on the 12-foot run and then just insert dowels and connect the 8-foot run to the 12-foot run.
Nice.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was,
And that's your doweling jig.
Yeah. Which is a relatively inexpensive tool and does the same thing that a domino does. Obviously, it doesn't do it as fast. Obviously, it's not as cool, but...
I was going to say, and you still want a domino, question mark?
I mean, it would probably be helpful,
okay.
But to be fair, the doweling jig worked just fine.
Just fine.
You're about to see it. I'm just going to slide it right in
together.
There. And it came together perfectly.
Yeah.
I was still really nervous because obviously I've dry fit this. I'm about now to glue up the 12-foot piece. Here we are.
To the 8-foot.
Dry fit, and we're about to glue up. But then my concern is this thing's all together.
Yeah.
And I still have to slide it back into that space on top of the cabinet. So it's will it fit?
Yeah.
So this whole time I'm doing all this and I'm I don't know, I could get over there and this could just be
you're pretty good with measuring.
It doesn't fit. It's horrible. It's way off. I don't know what to do.
Is there a reason
we need
why
to start from scratch?
Your clamps are in different spots at different spots, some are on top, some are below? Yeah,
so it's just to try to give it some equal pressure.
Okay.
If you have all your clamps on one side, the pressure will kind of almost
bend it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you alternate bottom top.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep. It helps to alternate them so that you kind of get a perfectly flat surface. And I've got a very flat surface here. I took some C-channel and I didn't embed it because this countertop is only 7/8 inch.
C-channel is that black stuff.
Yes.
They almost look like brackets.
Yeah. So I just flipped the C-channel over and just used it for stability,
And why do
to
you
help
put?
it.
Yeah. Why is C-channel? Why is it there? Anyways?
Just to make sure that it stays straight. But usually you embed C-channel. In this case, I didn't want to embed the C-channel because I was concerned that if I embedded it, it might crack the.
How would you embed it?
Countertop. You use a router.
Oh,
and so you cut
out part of the table.
And then the C-channel just sits right inside the wood.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
This was challenging because it was raining this day.
What were you doing?
So I am
why is it challenging? You have so much space in that garage.
Yeah. So I'm cutting the 12-foot lip, the edge,
yes.
the ledge of the countertop. Because again, the countertop's only 7/8 of an inch.
The face.
But I needed a face to waterfall down over the front.
Makes sense.
To hide where we attached the countertop to the cabinets.
Yep.
And so I basically had to cut it halfway, stop, turn around, put it back in, and cut it the other half. Because, anyway, it was raining. I couldn't open the garage door. Trying to keep this wood as dry as possible after waiting 3 weeks for it to get down to a usable, moisture percentage.
Which is one of the issues that you're going to run into if you do the whole big box store situation.
Yes, that wood is very, very wet.
Yep.
You will typically find, first of all, that wood tends to sit outside, and then, it sits in, those stores and they have basically giant garage doors open, and the elements just come
all the time
right in. So
what are you doing here?
Here I decided to chamfer this by hand as opposed to using my chamfering bit, because again, this is a narrow,
very delicate.
Yeah. And it's Douglas fir, so I just thought, let's just take our time with this. And then of course, I had to glue this up as well.
No dowels.
Yeah. No dowels on this one, just because, again, as thin as this thing is, and I just was a little concerned that I might drill through it. I might get overzealous with the doweling jig and
also
drill
for the newbies out there, that is not liquid nails that he's using, okay? He's using Type-On 3.
Yeah. With a big open time.
With a big open time.
Yeah. Type-On 3, known for its large open time.
Okay.
So here we're all glued up. We've got our 12-foot T and our 8-foot rectangle. And we're getting ready for finish. And
so
for the finish on this, she let me borrow, because she has a ton of these really cool wooden toys.
Super cute.
That her kids play with. And
farmer's market stand and
and they have this really, a lot of it I think is birch, but there's almost a white tone.
Yep, it's light, pretty.
And so we kind of mixed up some custom Rubio. We did 75% cotton white and 25% white 5%. And gosh, it came out great.
It's so pretty.
It was interesting because the cabinets are white. I thought putting white on the countertop too, it's going to be a lot of white.
So light, but
there is a contrast still.
And then the contrast is so pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this video shows it, but it's beautiful.
Good job, Yumi.
So
here's the install.
Yeah.
I want to hold my breath.
The first thing I realized was I was going in the opposite way that I had dry fit it.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, let's back this out. I had always gone, every time I tried to fit it in, I did it right side first and then left side. Okay. So I decided, let's back it out and do that.
Here we go.
I'm like, and it's pretty much perfect. Yeah.
You're visibly relieved.
I was very relieved.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I just slid it back.
Perfect.
Yay. What a victory. I mean, to mill that up completely. From scratch, from Home Depot wood.
That looks great.
Assemble it away from the site, and then come and slide that bad boy in.
Yeah. Woof. So nice.
These are the brackets I used. I would not recommend them.
Okay.
I actually think we might end up swapping out how the countertop is attached.
Oh, that's right.
I drilled holes with my hole saw.
Okay.
And then used the brackets and drilled cabinet screws, so a pan head screw that has a flat head. Yeah. So that there would be an opportunity for the wood to slide back and forth. Yeah, yeah.
That's her before. Her room is never that messy. She's always very clean, but that was a before she gave us. And this is the after.
And this is the after.
It's so pretty.
She's got storage galore.
Storage for days.
Everything
all put away
is in
too.
there. All that stuff is just
so
in
nice.
there. I know.
It's so nice
yeah.
when you don't
As
see
a parent, that is what a win.
So cute. And the shelves look so cute too.
So happy.
Good job, honey.
Thanks.
What a great project.
12 by 9 built-ins. Hey, thank goodness for those IKEA cabinets, because, you know, otherwise it might have taken me twice as long. But I think it came out great in the end, so I'm pretty pumped. And I hope you liked the video, and I hope you learned something. And if you want to try and do it yourself, you know, I spent less than $2,000 in this particular project. Now, of course, that doesn't include labor or any of those kind of things, but in terms of materials, under $2,000, which if you know anything about how much it costs to have custom built-ins put into your house, it's going to cost a lot more than that. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one.